Hello, Namaste. Now I will talk about NCRT's reading. NCRTs are base fillers for all the competitive exams who are preparing for the competitive exams. The students are coming from different backgrounds, so the NCRTs are first preference to read and easily understand everyone. These are basic steps. Then afterwards starts the paper reading, the Hindu, Economic Times, and some websites, people and particular books for particular subjects and current events. Now let's go for the subject. First, I will discuss geography from class 6 to 12 standard. I made notes for you very easier. And today now I start first unit geography class 6 standard, the earth in the solar system. So if you look at the sky in the night, it seems to be filled with tiny shining objects. Some are bright and others are dim. They seem to be twinkling. Once in a month, we see the full moon. Full moon is appeared during the lunar eclipse, and new moon should be occurred during the solar eclipse. This is important, full moon and new moon. Then the sun, moon, stars, and planets, and all those objects shining in the night are called celestial bodies. Some celestial bodies are very big and hot. They are made of the gas, and their own heat and light they emit in the large amounts are called as the stars. Sun is also one of the star. While watching the night sky, we notice various patterns formed by different groups of stars. These are called constellations. The Ursa is a major one such constellation. In ancient times, people used to determine directions during the night with the help of the stars. The North Star indicates the north direction. It is also called polar star. Some celestial bodies do not have their own heat and light. They are lit by the light of the stars. Such bodies are called planets. The solar system, the sun, eight planets, satellites, and some other celestial bodies known as asteroids and meteoroids from the solar system. The sun is the center of the solar system. It's huge and made up of the extremely hot gases. Sun is the ultimate source of the heat and light for the solar system. Planets, the word planet comes from Greek word planetoi, which means the wanderers, not necessary. There are the eight planets in our solar system. They are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. All the eight planets of the solar system move around the sun in a fixed path. These paths are elongated. These are called orbits. Till August 2006, Pluto was also a planet, but now it is called only a celestial body. The Earth. The Earth is the third nearest planet to the Sun and is our home, slightly flattened at the poles. That's why its shape is called geoid. Conditions are favorable to support life. Life are probably found only on the Earth. From the outer space, the Earth appears blue because its two-thirds surface is covered by the water. It therefore is called as a blue planet. The Moon. Our Earth has only one natural satellite, that's the Moon. It appears so big because that's nearer to our planet than other celestial bodies. The Moon surrounds the Earth in about 27 days and 8 hours. The Moon does not have the conditions like favorable for the life for like Earth or stars. There are numerous tiny bodies which also move around the Sun. But the asteroids are found between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. This is important. The asteroids are where there appears that's found between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. Previously asked so many times. And then meteorites. These are small pieces of rocks which move around the sun are called meteorites. A galaxy is a huge system of billions of stars and clouds of dust, gases. These are millions of such galaxies that make the universe. That's all. This is the first unit in 6th NCRT geography. So today's is enough. Then how will let's move to take next session in the second unit in sixth standard. So thank you for listening my class.